Hey everyone, welcome, I am MisterBo, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the weekly reset activities as well as the raid level that has now been announced. So let's start off with this week's weekly reset. The activities and milestones you are able to complete again this week include strike challenges, complete 3 strike challenges which will earn you a reputation bundle. That's then followed by the flashpoint. This week it is on Nessus. We then have the Nightfall, which we'll take a look at in just a minute, call to arms, participate in crucible matches, and clan XP. You can now start earning clan XP again if you hit the cap from last week. So let's start off with the Nightfall. This week it is the inverted spire, which you should be pretty familiar with if you played the Destiny 2 beta. The modifiers this week include Prism, yet again, because unfortunately Prism wasn't working as intended last week and they decided to bring it back so we can actually see what it's like when it is working. Originally it was supposed to be Momentum this week, but I'm sure we'll see that next week. In terms of the time warp, this week we have rings. Vex time gates have appeared in the area, pass through them to discharge temporal energy and extend the mission timer. That makes a change from last week's where it was just killing enemies would get you that time back. This might make it a little bit easier if you're going for that Rat King exotic quest mission. Next we can move back to clans. So if last week you hit level 2 and you managed to hit your weekly personal contribution level, you can now start earning that again. Of course the cap for your weekly personal contribution level is 5,000 and the cap for the clan as a whole is 100,000. If you reach that 100,000, you will then also reach level 3 of your clan, which will mean you'll unlock the clan banner perk, which will get you increased public event rewards. Now along with that, you can also start earning your legendary clan engrams again. Getting your first win in Crucible will earn your clan one. Completing the Nightfall will also earn your clan an engram, and then of course this week we can earn the engrams for completing the raid, as well as getting a 7-win ticket in Trials of the Nine. Now it's also worth noting on your character inventory screen, we now have a brand new buff. This buff is called Well Rested, and it says XP gains increased by 3 times for your first 3 levels this week. So I assume this is something we're going to be getting every week at the weekly reset, which just means it's going to be easier to earn your first 3 bright engrams if you've already reached level 20. And the last thing for the weekly reset is Eververse. She has changed her inventory for what you can buy with Bright Dust. There's some new emotes, a new Sparrow, a few new ships, some new exotic weapon ornaments, of course the Fireteam medallion, some new shaders, 2 new ghosts, and a new class item for your class of choice. So that is everything for this week's weekly reset. Now we also got some brand new information about the Leviathan Raid, which is going to be going live tomorrow, and that is the power level of this raid. Luke Smith took to Twitter to confirm that the power level for the Leviathan Raid is going to be level 260 to 280, which is a lot lower than most people expected it to be. Most people thought it would be 280 to 300. So if you are one of those people who thought it would be higher and grinded their way up to 280 plus, you're hopefully going to have a pretty easy time in the Leviathan Raid. And then I would assume 260 is probably also the minimum requirement to get into Trials of the Nine this week on Friday. Of course, this week Trials is going to be Countdown on the map Eternity. If you'd like to go check out Eternity as well as the other secret Crucible map, Emperor's Respite, feel free to check out the video on my channel where I show you what these brand new maps are going to be looking like that we're going to be playing in Trials of the Nine in the next few weeks. But that is pretty much everything. That is the weekly activities reset, and that is the power level of the Leviathan Raid, which is launching tomorrow. Let me know if you are high enough power level to actually get into the raid, and if you're going to be doing it. If you guys enjoyed this video or if it's helped you out in any way, feel free to give the like button a big old hug, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content and coverage, boop that bell to be notified when my videos go live. Hopefully you guys have an awesome day, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.